Most people think that thumbnails only matter for long form content, but that couldn't be further from the truth. This one short of mine generated over 85 million views, and over 82% of those views came from browse features, with less than 10% coming from the shorts feed. This means that the short went viral because of its thumbnail, from people clicking on it on the YouTube home screen. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to create a custom YouTube Shorts thumbnail that will maximize your chances of going viral. And I'll show you exactly how to add custom thumbnails for shorts when posting or even after posting. Now with shorts, at the moment, your thumbnail has to be a frame from within your short. YouTube will automatically pick one by default, but on mobile, you can choose the frame yourself. So there are two main types of YouTube Shorts thumbnails: native and custom. Native thumbnails are when you pick an engaging frame that already exists within your short. Custom thumbnails are where you specifically design a thumbnail and add it as the last 1 to 2 frames within your short, and then you select that as your thumbnail when you're posting. That way it's not too noticeable to viewers when they're watching your short, but you can still choose it as your thumbnail. If we take a look at this shorts channel, we can see that their most viral shorts have these custom thumbnails where the background is blurred, there might be a little bit of color correction, and then there is red text on the screen saying disaster or some other word like karma or nightmare or cooked. So it's very clear based on this channel and based on my own experience with my 85 million view short that thumbnails can sometimes actually be the determining factor in going viral. Custom thumbnails are something that very few creators actually utilize. So by doing this, you can have quite the advantage and start having your shorts go viral from browse features. So I have this short right here that I generated with Sora 2, but what we want to do is find the most engaging frame of our thumbnail. Obviously this one doesn't have too much variety, but you want to go through your short and find the most visually engaging frame. Alright, so I'm going to remove the captions real quick, and then I'm going to take a screenshot of this frame right here. Next, you want to find a channel that has a thumbnail style that you like, and you want to save a few of their thumbnails. And once you've done that, you can go over to Google AI Studio and use Nano Banana to generate images. So firstly, we can drag in our example thumbnails and say something like, analyze these thumbnails. I'm going to want you to recreate their style with an image I will send you. And then we can drag in our image and say, make this screenshot look like one of their thumbnails. Sharpen the subject and blur out the background. Add text above him saying guilty ? With the same red text as the examples. 9:16 aspect ratio. And there we go. We can download this image. We can come back over here to our editing timeline, drag in our image, and what we want to do is add it to the very end of our short, make it fit the frame a little bit better, bring it down like that. And by doing that, we've cut out the little watermark in the corner, and we make it so the text up here is more likely to be visible. We can also add some effects like enhance the quality, and we could edit the thumbnail further in CapCut if we wanted to, but we want to make this only 1 or 2 frames max, so really as short as we can. All right, so I've made it just 2 frames right here. Real quick before we export, I'm just going to increase the saturation a little bit just so that way it stands out and pops quite a bit more. I highly recommend you adjust it further than what Nano Banana does, but then we can export it when we're done. And now here I am on my phone, so ideally we do want to post on mobile. We can actually post on desktop if we want to, and then change the thumbnail afterwards on our phone, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to be doing it on my phone. But if we come down here to the plus icon, we want to come to the shorts tab at the bottom and click add in the corner. Click on that short, next, done. We could add sound at the top if we wanted to, but we're just going to hit next. We're going to click that image in the top left corner, and now we can choose our thumbnail frame. So even if you're doing a native thumbnail, you still want to come for every short that you post and just choose the most engaging frame as possible to maximize the chances that it will end up on browse features. But in this case, we want to come to the very end of the short, and there we have our custom thumbnail. We can click the check mark, we can name it something short, and let's make it public and post it. And there we go, our short has now been posted with that custom thumbnail. Now let's say that you post a short on desktop and then you want to go and change the thumbnail. You still have the option to do that. You can just pull your phone out on the YouTube app, click the 3 dots in the corner of the short, click edit, and we can go and change the thumbnail. So let's just choose this as the frame and click save. And there we go. Now that's the thumbnail. So you have the freedom to change it afterwards as well. But that is how to create and add custom thumbnails for YouTube Shorts. Right now, you can only choose the thumbnail frame from the mobile app. Hopefully YouTube adds a feature to do it on desktop soon. As soon as that happens, I'll make a tutorial for that as well. But make sure to subscribe for more content like this and check out the Shorts blueprint I made for you, linked down below.